Hello friend, welcome to Access Zombie Code. Today we are here again with a new HTML CSS JavaScript series video. So in this video we will see how we can convert our speech to text. So let me show you what we are going to do in this video. Here you can see one card and one button is available. If I click this mic button, it will start the recognizing my voice and what I am going to tell, it will write on this card. Once I click this button, hello friend. So here you can see what I said, hello friend, it will display in the card box and what is the confidence of my voice, it will show here. And in the bottom you can see displaying some text. Currently the text is saying stopped listening, hope you are done, and when I click this button that time it will show us please speak. So let's start the programming. In the YouTube HTML CSS JavaScript folder I am going to create a new folder and that folder name will be speech to text. Here I am going to open my VS Code IDE and we will create some file, one for the HTML, one for the CSS, one for the JavaScript. So first file will be index.html, next file will be index.css and the last file will be index.js. In the HTML file I am going to type HTML:5. It will give us the boilerplate HTML code. So here the title will be speech to text. So next I'm going to import CSS and JavaScript file. So here link CSS will be index.css and script src will be index.js. So now my JavaScript and CSS file imported here, and next I am going to import the font awesome CDN link. So now my CDN link is available in my HTML page. Inside the body I am going to create a div. The div class contain cardbox class. Inside this div another div will be present. This div contain one ID and that ID name will be output. By using this ID, we will be set our output text inside this card. Next, we have to use a button. So, the type of the button will be button and on click action event will be run speech recognition and icon will be the class of the icon is FA solid and FA microphone and it will contain a mic. Next, I am going to display the action of the button. So button action will be displayed inside a span. So span and the idea of the span will be action. So now my HTML file is ready. Next I am going to work on the JavaScript and at the last we will do the style sheet. On click of the button, it will call this function. So I am going to create a function inside the JavaScript folder. So here function and function will be contain something. So first I am going to take the element details of the output and action. So var output equal to document dot get element id and here I have to give the id. Similarly for the action, so action id will be this is my action ID, paste it here, and this is my output ID. So next, I'm going to create a variable for the WebKit speech recognition function. So var speech recognition equal to speech recognition or WebKit speech recognition. Next, new speech recognition object will be stored on a variable so called var equal to recognition. So next, let's check what is the output of this recognition. So log and let's start the live server. So here, let me open my console and we'll see what is the output. So here, the output of the speech recognition is printed in the console. So here, the functions are present on speech start, on speech end, result, on error, on end, on audio start. So these are the functions available in speech recognition function. So let's use this on speech end function and on start function for our displaying both message, one for the action, one for the result. Let's move to the JavaScript file. So first I am going to set the action message recognition dot on start equal to a function will be called and function will be set the inner HTML of action. So here action dot inner HTML equal to listening leads speak, and here I am going to use the small tag for this message. So here small and the ending tag of the small will be small, and inside the small I am going to put this. Similarly, I am going to set the message when the speech will be end. So I copy this and paste it here. So it will be on speech end and the message will be stop listening, hope you completed. We have to set the output. So for the output will be, I'm going to copy this again, and here it will be on result and it will call a function with a event. So event and here our text will be present event dot result and the array will be 0 0. So here our text will be present so and transcript, and it will store on a variable called var transcript. Next, the confidence result we also showing in our card box, so it will store in a confidence variable. So var confidence equal to event dot result and the metric next confidence. Next, I'm going to set the output message. So output dot inner HTML equal to. Next, let's check how it was working. So let me go to the browser. Before going to the browser, let's put some console log to check what is the output in the console also. Console.log. So here I am going to set the confidence value and I am going to log the transcript value also. So I put that in the log. Let's move to the browser to check what is the output of this program. Once a user click this button, it will show us a result. It was not working. Let me check again what we missed. In the function, we forgot to add the speech recognition start command, so it was not starting currently. So now let's check what is the output. So now it's here listening please speak message is display for the user. Once the user will be stopped, then leave a message. So here it's showing some error. So here it's showing that some value it can't read. So let's check again what is the problem in the onResult function. Here the event to have some results. It's not a result. So because of this, the value was not coming and it's showing an error in the console. So let's check again. Hello friend. So here you can see what is the output and what is the confidence message. So here also you can see the confidence message and the confidence percentage. So now our program is ready. We have to do the CSS setup. So let's do that. So here I am going to set the default CSS for my project will be margin will be 0, then padding will be 0, then box sizing will be border box. Next I am going to set the CSS for the body. Justify content will be center. Next align item will be center. Next display will be flex. Let me show here preview of this HTML. So we will see what happened in our CSS file. Next I am going to set up the cardbox class. So dot cardbox, and this cardbox will have some width. So width will be 40 rem. Next the height will be 20 rem. Next the display will be flex. Next align item will be center. Before that I have to declare the justify content will be center. So why the CSS is not working here? Let me check this CSS file is imported here or not. Okay, somehow the CSS file was pasted inside this angle bracket, so the CSS is not working. So let me cut and paste it here. So here you can see the card is present. Next I am going to set the box shadow. So box shadow will be, so here the shadow is available for our card box. Next I am going to set the bottom details. So button width will be 50 px. Next button height will be 50 px. Next display will be flag and justify will be center. Next align item will be center. Next border radius will be 61 px. Next border will be 0. Next background color. So here the button is visible. Now I will put this on the above from the current place, so it will align with this cardbox border line. So I will use this transform. So transform translate y, and it will -2 rem. So here the bottom is placed on the first position. I am going to set some margin here. So margin left will be 18 rem. Here it's in the center of the card. Next I am going to set the location of the span. So span will be placed on margin left 18%. So now our CSS also ready. So let's move to the browser to check what is the output of this program. So here you can see now my card is ready, and you can see the bottom also looks like good. So now I am going to click and speak something here. Hello friend, welcome to. So here you can see the text is here, the confidence of the speaking is here, and the span message is present here. So now you understand that how you can create a simple program to convert our speech to text. Thank you for liking and subscribing our channel. See you in the next video of CSS HTML JavaScript series.